Please rise for the Honorable Judge Golonsky. Thank you. You may be seated.
This is the trial of Macbeth and Lady Macbeth. Charges against Macbeth, former King of Scotland, are murder in the first degree on 3 accounts of the former King Duncan and the former King Duncan's grooms. Also, conspiracy to commit murder of Banquo and son Fleance. Charges against Lady Macbeth, former Queen of Scotland, are conspiracy to commit murder of former King Duncan. Macbeth, how do you plead?
Guilty. Not guilty.
Lady Macbeth, how do you plead?
Not guilty!
Now I call upon the prosecution for their opening statements.
I have done no wrongful doings!
I will have no Old English in my court.
Sorry, my bad.
Now, I call upon the prosecution for their opening statements once again.
Since the Macbeths have taken rule over Scotland, their tyranny is evident. And Scotland will not stand for us no more. Children in our streets are safe no more.
Oh, no, there were no children in the play. Well, there was Fleance, but yeah, he left in the middle of the book. That's pretty much it. So yeah, you're wrong. No.
Scotland must be liberated. We must be free. We must be free. Thank you.
Now I call upon the defense for their opening statements.
Scotland is as free as it ever was. The children are safe. In conclusion, they didn't do it.
Is that all you have?
Well, actually, I forgot my briefcase. I was prepared for the drunken porter case, so yes, that's all.
Well, okay then. I call on the prosecution to call their first witness up to the stand.
I'd like to call Lady Macbeth to the stand, please.
Objection!
Overruled.
Sorry, I'm new at this.
Lady Macbeth, can you go over what happened that night of Duncan's death?
It was 1464.
No, that year is very much incorrect.
I was on my way to the annual trip to the shower when I heard moans coming from the bedroom. Fears of it being Macbeth and a lady of his fancy, I entered immediately, only to find the slain King Duncan and Macbeth mounting from his innocent corpse.
Objection! And what did you do when this happened?
I fainted and woke up a squeak!
And why didn't you go to the authorities with this, Lady Macbeth?
I was afraid. Macbeth could not be stopped by a mere woman. He's too powerful. His ambitions are too strong.
Was it not you that said, in Act 1, Scene 7, how tender 'tis to love the babe that milks me? I would, while it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from its boneless gums and dashed the brains out. Had I so sworn as to have done to this?
But I have evidence in my defense.
And what evidence do you have, Lady Macbeth?
I put the gun on the evening of the events.
We're screwed.
This evidence is irrefutable. Is there nothing further?
Indeed, that is all.
Defense, bring it on.
Lady Macbeth, have you ever killed a man?
No, I can't say that I have.
I rest my case.
Lady Macbeth, you may now leave the stand. Defense, you may call your witness.
I'd like to call upon Macbeth. Macbeth, there are theories against you saying you killed Duncan and Banquo. Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
Prove your case.
That's your job, you jerk. That's what I'm paying you for.
Macbeth couldn't have done it. He is not a man. His wife said so himself. Quote, line 53, Act 1, Scene 7. What you durst do it, then you were a man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more than a man.
It is true. I am not a man. Beneath my burly exterior and my deep voice, I am weak and heartless. This is why Scotland has fallen to pieces, and for this I am deeply saddened. We need King Duncan. Without him, we are not whole as a country.
Macbeth, where were you the day of Banquo's murder?
Why, I was at home baking festive cookies.
Very intriguing. Do you have one of these cookies to share with the court today?
Perhaps.
May I taste this cookie to test the true age of the cookie? I was once a baker before my lawyer days. I baked cakes, cookies, and crumpets to share with the whole village, and they bought them from my family. That is how I raised enough money to go to law school. And now I stand before the court today as an accomplished lawyer, defending Macbeth in the case that could quite arguably be the most famous case in history.
Sir, how old is the cookie?
Very, very old. I rest my case.
The prosecution, you may question the witness.
Macbeth, where were you on the night of Duncan's murder?
Well, I was on my way to my annual shower when I heard moaning coming from the guest bedroom. In fear that it might be Lady Macbeth being unfaithful, I opened the door in curiosity. There I saw King Duncan's body slain with Lady Macbeth standing over him, cackling like a hyena in self-satisfaction.
Or screwed.
You gotta be kidding me.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look like I'm joking?
Calm down, sir. We just want the truth.
Thou can't handle this mine truth.
No more Old English, honestly. Any further questions?
That is all.
Jury, I excuse you to make a prompt decision about this case.
Yo, Senor Macbeth, this is some good cookie. Sorry, Judge, I'll make my decision.
Senior judgment, I made my decision.
In the case of Scotland against Lady Macbeth, she is found innocent. In the case of Scotland against Macbeth, He is found guilty as charged. Exeunt all. Wait a second. Didn't you two die?